Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, ever so slightly caught off guard by how quick the loading time was just there, but you don't know that because I didn't leave it in. This is Cursed Mountain, as blind as it's always been. In the last episode, weird stuff happened, I'm not going to go into it, and now I have legitimately even less idea of what to expect than ever before. So, we're heading up to base camp, shows how much I know about mountaineering. And I suppose Bennett's gonna be there, and he's expecting us to have given up. I don't know.
Keep going.
Alright, if you insist. In the last episode, we got a caller. I think it's either caller or corlo. I keep saying it wrong. It's corlo. Okay, noted. Corlo. It's a new weapon. Shouldn't exist because we got it in the spirit world, but I'm not complaining. Because it's presumably better than the Lagpa, we shall see. Should be able to heal from it, but we shall see. Hello there, ghostly person. You're a lot less wrinkled than the others. Oh, you want me to follow you, so you're not a threat then? You're not a dark threat in the oasis saying, go shorty. Oh, you're not gonna walk there, you're just gonna transplubliate.
Follow the ghost. I'm not crazy. Not at all.
He said Chorten again. And so once again I'm obliged to make the reference Chorten and the wheelies. There she is. So you can walk instead of just transpubliating.
What does she want with me?
Either to take you where you're going or to kill you, I'm not sure. Because she looks like the one that, that Frank violated and maybe killed. I don't remember what the story was up to this point, because this game's been a bit of a mindfuck.
I can't. Cold.
Can't keep going, but thou must, hombre. I don't know why some Spanish leaked in there. Hola. Ni siquiera soy una empanada? I don't even know what an empanada is, but I know that I'm not one. So we have that, which in turn reminds me of Nipples the enchilada. But again,
Where's all this going?
good point, Eric. I never know where my commentary's going, but thanks for asking. It shows that you do care. It's actually rather pretty up here now that we're away from the ghost. Fuck. The ghost fuck. You know what I mean. Now there's two of you. Do you want to play tennis? Oh, you're Jesus bulls. You're a Jesus and a bull. Oh, wow. This has some serious knockback on it. And it's so forgiving as well, because it's like fucking scattershot bananagram. See, that pun doesn't really work in English. Excuse you, I was dealing with your mother. Couldst thou kindly not? My line of thinking, though, with excuse you again. Well, excuse the other you, the you I was dealing with initially. Wants me to boop them intermittently back and forth, I assume, so that they're both stunned for long enough that neither can hurt me, but I don't play by those rules, which means that I'm going to get got for it, but as long as I can get them down to less of this non-mortal. Okay, I aimed straight at that, and that somehow counted as a miss. So the caller isn't perfect. I could have lag-parred them ages ago and been done with it, but spamming fire constantly and he's not firing. Cool and good. See, the idea with this is, because it's a projectile, it should get them down to the red stage so that I can heal from them. Nice. Okay, so I had to try that, but we've now established that the Corlo is completely useless in battle, unless there's something about it that it's not telling me, like the fact that I'm going to have to meet you back up there, because I could have sworn it said that it saved when we got up there, but apparently not. See you shortly. And we're back here again. I think I explained, like, my train of thought with the Corlo is surely it can shoot enough bullets that it, like, because it's shooting rather than lag-parring, that'll get them down to the red compassion ritual thing, so I can heal from them. Why are you resistant to the lag-par? You can't do that. I told you couldn't do that, because you're not resistant to it. Now let me murder Jesus while we're here. Where's he gone? Jesus. Go come here, you naughty monk, you. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Lagpa. I can't heal from you, but hey, at least...
Could this be a trap?
At least it actually works. And there was me thinking the caller would be useful. Oh, and we're still being led by the ghost lady. Oh, hello! Thing. See, out of context, that just sounds like they've had a disappointing prostitute experience. Which is a strange way of wording it unto itself. I know that I hum too much, and, like, it annoys me just as much, so... try to tune it out. Lando, that was it. I'd forgotten what the name of that other place was. It was Lando. Hey, ghost. Slow your roll. Or disappear entirely, that works too. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Where have you gone? Abandoned me? Nope, there you are. What's that rhyme from Ocarina of Time with the ghost that leads you to places, or place, as the case may be? Something like, I'll be your guide along the way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go. Now follow me and don't be slow. Oh, Alan Walker, we've not canoodled for a while. Can you be helped? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. By me. So what, is that just going to be a recurring theme of this narrow passageway now? I'm going to be ghosted every now and then, just to keep us frosty, literally, because it's cold, just like in the real world at the moment. Seriously, it's so bloody cold today. There's frost everywhere. It's actually kind of beautiful. I walked past an entire car that was covered in, like, an actual fur coat of frost.
There's obviously something she wants me to do.
Why does it keep saving every 10 paces? I mean, I'm not upset about it. Because... oh! We haven't done this in a while. It's nice to have so many frequent checkpoints, but still. I just tried the flailing both Wii Remote and Nunchuck together to see if that could make me climb down faster, and there's no reason why it would, so... didn't work, unsurprisingly. Wow, the game employing logic for a change. That makes a difference. Are we there yet? See, if this were like a Looney Tunes cartoon, we'd just be climbing down into like a giant, like, pet cage, and then they just close the door on us, and we're just like, oh, we just climbed right into that, didn't we? Or like he'll get off at the bottom, there's like a souvenir shop, and he's just somehow down at the very bottom of the mountain, and the ghosts are like, thank you, come again, except please don't. Or there could just be more mountain. Yay, tank controls. I get the feeling there's gonna be like a hidden cave around here, like we saw ages ago when Jumbo Menmo tried to kill us. Like there was a cave and there was a boob statue inside it and everything. See, I know that's llama with one L, but I am just picturing like an alpaca-like animal, but just 420 blazing it. Probably highly offensive to people who this culture applies to, but I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to make light of the situation. And the situation is a game of questionable quality that I bought for £2. I'm not going to let that go. Even after all these weeks, there is something down there. Is that a boob statue? Or is it something else that's red? Because boobs are the only red thing, don't you know? There's a fwoofle here. Can you be fwuff? Are you okay? Oh! 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 That's lovely! I'm glad I stopped to have a look. Would these things... I was going to say, would these things be invisible had I not checked? And apparently so. So, somehow... the game designers have learned from the last chapter that... was it the last chapter or... no, the chapter before. That these things need to be visible for a little bit longer than just a couple of seconds once you go into third eye mode. So I can handle it now, although these are very close together. Yeah. So I'm glad that I spotted that, otherwise I would have just walked straight into this field and been like, why am I taking damage? I'm assuming it's damage, and... yep, that is damage. For a spike that I wasn't even touching, but whatever. Like, literally half my health from... stop it. Literally me at any source of pain ever. Just... oh no, my arm is aching. Stop that. What is this? I tried to get my... Nepalese license to drive Nepal. St. Nepal's Cathedral. Nepal's positive cousin, Yepal, and their apathetic middle sister, Nepal. And the breastiary, Nipple, with an I, and 2 P's, and an L and E rather than A and an L. That's literally just the word nipple. Well, to be fair, these also protrude, much like Madonna's nipples, so... Telescopic Teletubby titties. What? Where am I going? Which way is goo? Well, none way, actually, because none pizza with left beef. Although, don't you think you're being a little bit excessive with all these spikes? I mean, damn. Wait, did I just backward? Can't I just walk through them and take the damage? There's probably going to be a fight encounter after this, surely. That's why they're trying to wear down my health with these single IKEA meatballs on very pointy spiritual skewers. I can't unsee it now, they're fucking meatballs on sticks. The ghost's primary weapon against me is IKEA food. Not IKEA itself, just their food. Oh. Those actually count as solid walls that I got caught on. Quality game design. Damn it. I was going to say, if I get to the middle of this maze without taking any damage, do I get an achievement? But then I remembered, oh yeah, this is a Wii game. There are no achievements. Only death. That's right, if you don't complete Wii games to 100%, you die. That's how life works. Are we there yet? Ghost person, can you get rid of the meatballs, please? Jeeble. So that is... okay, savage item description, but... Okay, so that was indeed Mingma Yangtze, I think it was? Isn't that a river?
Mingma Yangtze. Perform rituals with Frank. Sexual.
You're beautiful.
Take amulet to a lover, not Frank. Paul Ward. Bennett. Killed her. Why?
Told you there'd be some sort of boss encounter. Luckily, I still have the lag power equipped, so this should be fairly easy. You're gonna back into the spikes, you know, you dumb foob. You there. How about you die? You know, I would say you bite, you die, but that's Nintendo Capri Sun, and it's not my place to steal even more of his memes. Who else wants some? You, apparently. Okay. I've whipped you twice, and yet you're still refusing to come quietly. Stop this. I was flailing like a numb banana, you know. Like, numb banana, but also Nana the number. Numb banana. Being confronted on all sides here, so I don't really have time to bust the appropriately meanest of whips. Why did that not work? I literally did what I have to do in order to execute a lag par, and it didn't do it. And now all of my attacks are going straight through the guy. That was fair! I'm not even insulted, that was legitimately just stupid. Right, let's try that again, but with a little bit less dying. Hopefully. Jeesh. Screen? Where are you? There we go. How about you don't? Yeah. Less of you. Jeesh. Do not appreciate. And where's the next one? Where are you? Don't penalise me for not seeing you coming when you don't telegraph where you are. You're the main event, so why am I having trouble with your Jesus-flavoured lackeys? Tea, biscuits, biscuits, fuck this tea, as the anime theme goes. Which anime? I don't fucking know. Okay, I think that's all of them. I only saw 3 in that cutscene. Yeah, cutscene. We did it. Yay. Are the spikes gone now? Can I suffer a bit less? And has Mingma forgiven us? Okay, so... I guess that's... Okay, there's a giant wall. Duly noted. Are the spikes gone? Thank you. Fuck. That sounded so emotionless, but anyway. Well, you know. Bennett killed her. Apparently this is some huge revelation. Well, I mean, I suppose it is, because, up until now, we were led to believe that Frank killed her. I think he either had an affair with her, or forcefully violated her. That's what we've been led to believe so far. When, in actuality, she was the lover of Paul, who apparently Bennett was going to send him up anyway. Can we do the flaily thing? Oh my god, we dead-ass can. Oh good, yet more. Well, I'm just gonna avoid the obvious brittle patch then, if it's all the same to you? Because you didn't show me what gesture to perform to prevent from falling. So I'm just gonna keep climbing if it's all the same to you. I did the thing several times. Also, that rock down there looks like an arse. So what, you're saying don't rush the brittle sections, or do I have to just be really good at flailing? Be gentle. Spend entirely too long on the brittle section? Hope that it cracks under my weight again? No? We good? Okay, we good. I'm assuming that that's what the coloration means, otherwise it's really not obvious. And back to the flailing again. Oh, nope, there's a section. There is indeed a section. So, sort of a little bit lost on what Mingma's doing here, really, apart from being dead. But, like, does she seek revenge on us? Does she want us to avenge her? Does she blame us? Does she want our help? What are the haps, my deceased friendo? Does it just take the assumption that I'm going to be flailing the whole way up, which I was going to do were it not for these patches? Yay, we made it! Premature celebration by arm flailing because that was what was necessary to be due to make the do of the climb.
This wind is going to blow me right off the mountain.
Jesus Christ, what did you want me to do there, game? Hide behind the rocks, I guess, from the really poorly telegraphed wind? While the remote screams at me? I mean, I don't know if that came up on the recording, but that was some very violent vibration.
Steady on, Eric. Mind the wind.
Is that your way of saying it's coming from a different direction? No, of course not. It's coming from the same direction and is as poorly telegraphed as ever. Just these random blue things on the screen to let me know that I'm going to suffer. Oh, this is a long-ass section. Did you hear that? Oh, we're here. Never mind.
Summit. Almost there. Keep going. Can't. Cold.
This was a section where I was trying to hold the remote right next to the microphone, so you could hear just how loud it was being with its complainiation. I mean, that's a pleasant enough looking visual effect, but it sort of spoils the mood somewhat because, like, that's not how your vision goes when you're standing in the wind. So I was going to say, wind, have you even been to Huddersfield, my sweet summer child? Seriously, that's... Loath though I am to admit it, that is indeed the place of birth that you will find on my birth certificate. And there, if you try to, like, in the wind, on a particularly windy day, you can stand at like 45 degrees and the wind will prevent you from falling over. Now, heal my ass before I dead ass become a dead ass. Thank you. This counts as a barricade against the wind, apparently. Can I walk up this? No. For some reason, this snow acts as a wall. That's slightly dumb. Quality game design. Also, is that, like, ice overlay thing getting bigger every time it affects us? Because if so... Excuse you, I was talking. Is that like counting down to how many wind blasts we can hide from before we die? Oh, hello, Burb, it's been a while. Unless you're a different burb, in which case, hello anyway. Hello Katniss, my old friend. That was completely not relevant, because what has this got to do with the Hunger Games apart from the fact that people are dying and we're trying not to die? No more wind? Please, can we not have to fight with the wind like we're Michał Szpak? Thank you, please. Kindly do. Seems evident enough. Okay, looks like we're having a repeat of the post-Jomo Menmo chapter, so we've just saved. So I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. If this episode's a bit short, it's because I had stuff to cut out and I've completely lost my sense of direction, never mind my sense of timing. We'll figure out where we're going in the next episode. See you then.